Well, hello, friends and strangers. Welcome back to Code Vein 2. And this time with something we haven't done. Big smashy strength build. Which also in perfect unison, that's why we're using Iris and her blood code, because it perfectly fits. We're using the former mech hammer, Mjolnir, which also finally comes with a defense ability, which works perfectly with Iris's blood code, that as long as we have a vitality margin of 15, which we have, balance up while buffed with defense. So we don't really have the other effects, that they don't do that much for us right now, but still, maybe that helps with being interrupted by enemies. I also just want to test out how hammer as a weapon type really works, but we're not in where we were before. We are back in the sunken city, at this tower where I put a pin before, and I just wanted to check this out because I had an idea, and, well, I was somewhat correct. We saw some person at the piers that could transport us, and we saw another person that we haven't found again, and I was like, maybe some of the places that we couldn't get into have people now. And there is someone here, so let's see if this actually can open us a door.
Who goes there? No one gets in. I'll protect her until her wish comes true.
Okay, that doesn't really answer anything, so I'm guessing we can't open this. Okay. So how would we maybe have a reason to go into a shelter? Maybe this will solve itself. Iris, are you okay?
No one gets in.
I'll protect her. Who are you talking about? That would be very interesting to know, like, who it is about. That would be potentially important. Now, we are in the future, so what if we would change? Okay, no one here. Well, worth a try, I guess. Well, but if we're gonna travel and stuff anyway, then maybe I can also just get blood coats and stuff.
The hero Holly was a renowned medical practitioner. Her reputation as the Reaper Witch must have seemed so at odds with that fact. You must have been closer to the truth than anyone else. If the things you witnessed turn the historical record upside down, I ask that you never forget. Through remembrance, her soul is saved.
I mean, a lot of the history seems to be wrong. There was a second resurgence in the sunken city that we didn't really have an explanation for, and now also for Holly it's a bit weird of what really happened. There seems to be a lot that isn't entirely how it seems to be.
If you get your hands on a remnant,
Okay, you have
Take
nothing
care.
to say. What about Big Lady?
Our mission is to eliminate... You must trap... I see you've assimilated a blood.
Okay, nothing really new.
Here you are.
Ooh,
It gives me great pleasure to avail you.
blood code mastery efficiency, what's that? Okay, we're getting weapon mastery.
New revenants you cross... Pay me a...
Okay,
Stay safe.
you don't really have much to say, but... Ooh. I just equipped strength, but maybe if we are going to do hammer, then let's do hammer for real. The weapon masters in the first game were like a 10% like damage up, and we can see that is, like, instead of having the strength which the hammer scales with, we're getting... that's... Is it a percentage value or is it not? It definitely is something. And this literally is just so that we can master blood codes faster. That's... is that worth it?
How are you doing? We must press on. Now that Jose has been defeated, of course. But it might do us some good to take time to mend our wounded hearts.
I have not talked
I'm
to
here if
you
you need
since
something.
that.
How are you doing? We must press on. But it might do us some... I'm here if you need something.
You're not talking about Holly, only Jose. Why? Well, not that it directly matters, but I also remembered we could buy a cool special thing after Jose.
As you
So,
can see,
lady,
this
do
is
you
the
have something
weapons
for
shop.
us? No. We got the Blood River Blade for Josie, but we don't get, like, the scythe from Holly to buy.
We're done here, I take it?
The way the records talk of the hero Jose as a leader, who treated everyone equally, revenant or human, really stuck out to me. I bet she would have made a fine ally. You probably experienced that firsthand, didn't you?
Welp, that quote-unquote solves that. Well then, let's get into actual stuff. I have done some exploring. I've been up here. And there is a new dungeon that I have not gone into yet. I just was out here, there's nothing up there really. Except we got some of these. The Nameless Heroes, fire element applied to weapons and regeneration use boost in the Undead Forest. As well as Net the Maligned, attack power and status ailment build-up. Which, I mean, the status build-up would have been great. This is literally just one building. There's not really much in it. Except that we picked up this in there. Elder Contract causes a pillar of blood to erupt beneath a target. Something more for the magic build that I definitely want to test out when we go back to that. We also got Risk Ignition, former usable only when overburdened. Boosts attack power for a short time. I was thinking if I should do that with this build, but then I decided no. I kind of want to maybe do that with something else, because I didn't really know what to equip to be overburdened in the right way, etc. But definitely something to potentially play around with, especially since overburden does give you benefits, so maybe strength overburdened would be great, so that we could like go full on toe-to-toe, full melee build or something, but right now it's a bit weird. And we also got Looming Slash. Perform a slash while jumping into the air. Nullifies enemy attacks which land right before jumping. This is the same ability, actually, that the pre-order sword has, so I have actually played around with that in testing. The dodge capability of that is not as efficient as it sounds. It's actually quite limited. This looks like a maze. Oh god, what am I getting into? I was like, oh, we're just gonna do this very quickly. It's gonna be fine, and then we can go and do the thing we're actually here for, but I'm not sure how fine it is. But at least we get to show off our pretty cool new jet engine hammer. Okay, it's not new. We have that for... We actually got that in, like, I don't know, I picked it up on like the first day or something, but I haven't used it. I should have looked around from above where stuff is supposed to go. Oh boy. Huh? I don't have to look from the start, I can look like this. Maybe, kind of, not really. What is this? Why is this like this? Who made this and for what purpose? No, like legitimately, why would you ever construct a room like this? What would that do that is, like, beneficial? Why in the world would you ever want... And that's a cool combo. The fact that you can do the charge to jump up and then you can do a heavy attack in midair. But yeah, like, why would you ever make a labyrinth or a maze in real life? It's so ridiculous and... Well, obviously, yes. But for the first time in this game, we also get to fully take advantage of the fact that this game comes with a very, very, very cool minimap feature. We get to see where we have been. Well, Underground Church Key. Is this the Underground Church? This is Riverside Church Ruins, so I'm guessing. And yeah, we have 11 healing in here, so I'm guessing we can now open this. That was a starter.
You hadn't picked up that key.
Yeah. But that means I now want to go everywhere else first, because we have a... Oh, there's nothing else first. Okay. I thought there was another way. Fine. You win, game. Actually, I just realized there's a ladder on the minimap. Is it actually in that room? No, it's on the other side. We can't get there. Okay. So you do actually uncover things that you haven't seen. You have like an aura around you. That's a bit weird. I'm not entirely sure if that's a good design or a bad one, because I mean, you haven't seen it, so it will warn you of things you have missed that you just didn't look at. But it also is just kind of like, well, you haven't seen it, so should you really get info about it? I guess it's just nice so that you don't miss stuff, right? It's just nice so that you don't have to, like, think about absolutely everything. We're just getting info. Okay, we can now actually look around as to, like, where we're supposed to go. We haven't been over there at all. And that is actually from the start, so we have to go back to the start a little bit. Ooh!
Heading there right now.
Ooh! Ooh, indeed. How many other games, especially Souls games, would have killed you at that point? Like, how many other games would be like, nah, that was all a fall. You were just falling the entire time. This game says, nah, you have not been falling the entire time. This was fine.
Defensive.
Oh yeah, and I think I did it already, but this is the ability the hammer comes with, which is kind of a cool one. It's a bit weird because it is, on one hand, it's an AoE, but a very short range AoE. But on the other hand, it throws you backwards, which, I mean, I guess if you are overwhelmed, gets you out of it, but then again, if it's an AoE already, you kind of potentially like get to either stagger or kill everything that's surrounding you, so it's a bit weird, but it's still fun to use, so that's fine. We've also not gotten here yet. There is just a dude in a corner. And we completely missed him with the jump. Oh well. Okay, back to the actual path. We have not been here. We have been around here. Thank you, little dots on the minimap. And I have not looked which of these paths actually lead us somewhere, but thankfully this one is so short that it also is not much to think about. And 2 more paths.
There must be a key.
More doors. Is this where we're getting the key for the door?
Let's see how you
Oh, key acquired.
see him open.
And god damn it, just smashing enemies is very, very satisfying.
Why do I feel like we're forgetting something?
We're not. Binding mark. Temporary, apply status aim and stall to your current weapon. While affected, all actions are slowed, unable to run, and dodge effectiveness is reduced to the minimum value. Okay, what enemy would we want to apply that to?
No choice but to go back the way we came.
Yes, and then go to other places. There is a sneaky little chest here. But which enemy would we want to slow? Breath of the Master. Okay, more weapon transformation. This is for strength and dex. Okay. Quality build. Hello? Don't run away from me, I just want to hammer. I don't know, this hammer is fun. Like, really fun to use. That was too early. Wow. Also, since this is a weapon that I now actually, like, upgraded to full, because we have enough upgrade materials to just be able to do that and still have enough for more, it actually does damage.
You did well to find that.
Like, good damage. Okay, we have to go over there. There is still... Actually, that might be behind the door. And otherwise, we have been everywhere, right? Yeah, we were there. I am getting lost. This time for real. Why would you make a place like this? Okay, key.
We finally found a use for that key, it seems.
What do you mean, finally? I do find it very weird that the key is not, like, mentioned when you open the door, that the game is not like, hey, use this key. I mean, in this place, and also the other one room where we actually needed a key, have been incredibly obvious, but I still think that potentially mentioning it would be just, you know, nice. Wow, we actually get to go around this one. Well, we've reached the end. One last little ladder for one tiny item. I don't see any shinies up here anymore, so I think we have everything. And there's a dude in there.
I'll be back here.
Yeah, we're gonna do this alone for... I don't exactly know what reason, I just want to. So let's just see what you are. Ow. Okay, that's slower than I expected. That is so much... And that is so much faster. There's someone up there shooting at me.
Can we turn this situation around?
God damn it, that was too slow. I wanted to backstab you. That is not a backstab. How is that not a backstab? We actually dodged underneath. That probably will... No backstab here either. Okay, that was not the time to heal. We already knew that that is kind of a... I like your timings. I'm greedy, and I'm still going to take who knows how many attacks, but I still like your timings for the most
I
part.
trust you can still fight.
Finally. Even though I think that that one did not feel completely correctly timing-wise, but game knows best. Oh. That has just like the startup frame of like when they are taking reduced damage from stuff like that is not good. It's not entirely completely obvious. That has more reach than expected. Let me heal for once. That was too early. I misjudged the range. Yes, there is someone up there and you stopped shooting. Did I miss my one good attempt?
They have us outnumbered. Let's not hold
I mean,
back.
not really. If I were to actually fight with you, then we would be 2 versus 2, so... No. Okay, can we get that charged off? That was greedy as all hell, but it worked. Okay, how did that work this incredibly well this time? That's just ridiculous. Don't enrage. God dang it. Can we do it after? No. You're still getting... And now the guy up there is actually shooting me. Ow! Okay, that hurts so much more. Then I... How was that a backstab?
How invigorating.
Okay, that was my bad. And we can stagger you out of stuff with it. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. But you're probably going to enrage after, so we're not even going to... No, you're not? Yes, you are. Wait, and now... Bonk. Taking it slower than before, because we know that the attacks are not the timing that I'm expecting. Okay, that was a bit early, but it still kind of worked. Okay, you can just kind of backstab fish the guy. From my feeling, you have to be a bit more to his right than, like, what feels correct, but... Doesn't matter if it works. Oh, you still took reduced damage. That is another dodge that was too early. But worked! Oh my god. That ability does so much damage. One more with passion. Healing Casket. Well, before we read that, I think I'm going to... Oh, they just... Okay, whatever happened with the ranged enemy in this fight, I think there's supposed to be two that are supposed to shoot you, but like, they kind of give up halfway through. Well, that is what it is. Healing Casket. Consume regeneration power when using Forme and automatically regenerates when LP reaches 0. Oh. So you use this to, so to speak, bank one healing?
Let's keep our guard up.
And then it activates on its own? Interesting. Not entirely sure how useful that's going to be. That's more the question that I have. Like, how much does that actually benefit you? Okay, we did this thing. We have a place to go back to. Time for the sanatorium. This is what we're really here for. This is the interesting part. This is the... Did I buy everything from you?
Welcome.
No. Didn't buy this. Have we even seen this? I'm not sure if I have even read this before. Zealot Ceremonial Sword. It has blood-sucking blades, more bleed, so we can get more ichor. And Vorpal Flash. Unleash a flash of lightning from the user's hand to instantly scorch a target. Hold the input to charge for increased damage. Actually, I think we have that to put on weapons anyway. Well, I mean, we're gonna buy it. Ooh, we can get this. I mean, I don't see a reason why not. Not gonna use it right now. We're gonna go in here. Bird statues again. I also want to know what's up with those. I have a feeling a lot of my questions about, like, what is up with this, what is up with that, might not be answered, actually. I also kind of want to, like, take an entire, like, look around, like, the hot spring place. Also, you know what? Before we go in, let's take a detour in this direction, because I don't think we've really been in this direction. At least not in this time. I think this is where we definitely were with Holly, or at least we ran past stuff. There is another merchant. We definitely were not here, no. What do you have? Special token for 2. Heart remnants, okay. And we have Chariot Cleave Blast for the halberd. Perform forward swipe to initiate combo attack. Repeat input during the attack to perform up to 3 consecutive hits, launching a slash to finish. Well, back to halberd. We have a huge hammer that has an ability called Doomfall. Descend from midair to land a mighty blow. Create a shockwave upon impact. Can only be used while in midair. Oh, I mean, I want to definitely try that. Dryad, Blade of the Forest Spirit, which has nothing too special going for it, except it has lightning weapon, which we don't have otherwise. It scales with willpower and strength, but it's otherwise kind of just a basic weapon. Very basic, actually. That is not what I wanted. We have so many consumables that I haven't used. We need about this much? Maybe? We didn't need as much. We needed less. Whoops. That huge hammer is, what the hell is that? Okay, very, very, very simple attacks. It has a spin to win. Heavy. And then we have... I mean, it's not upgraded, so I'm not gonna use it right now. But that could be cool. Ooh. Heavy attack sends out a shockwave. Does cost 1 ichor, but that's still kinda cool. And we're seemingly collecting like literal plants from the planting spots. This is another place I would say is like very tranquil and peaceful. Leak removal. Well, that's very clear what that does. So far, leak hasn't been like a huge issue. It's just slow loss of ichor, which is still annoying. But it's not like there's enemies that afflict it to you all the time. But we have to go up here to go to the thing I actually wanted. The regeneration upgrade. This is another, like, good place to potentially be, again, a little bit negative about how empty this feels. Like, again, I said it feels peaceful. That's kind of cool, but we're literally just running around grabbing basic materials. And nothing wrong with basic materials. I'm happy for all the upgrade materials so that I can actually test out all the builds I want to test. And have still adequately upgraded weapons. That's great. It just feels so... well, I don't know a better word, but it just feels so empty when there's like nothing really going on while you do that. Like, I'm going here, mushrooms and another uncanny stone, and I'm like, well, we found stuff, but it's like this entire building without anything in it. And it doesn't even need to have much in it, it's just maybe some enemies, maybe just make the overall areas a bit smaller so it doesn't feel this, like... I mean, to say it's a waste of space is maybe a bit mean, but that is what it feels like for a lot of this. That it's just, there's a lot of space that it's not really used in any way that makes it interesting. Or, well, or it's not used at all. Like, again, this looks like it's a big boss arena. Maybe when we get out of that place it will be, but right now it's just big courtyard. Do the baths have anything new for us? Well... oh... that's kinda good. Toxic venom vaccine. We were afflicted with that before and I didn't have anything for it. Maybe I'll actually make some of those. Finally using the crafting for something. No, this one we opened in the past. I wanted to go back to the rant of like, the time is inconsistent, but no, we did open that one in the past. That one makes sense. Okay, but nothing for this one. And there's one more that I don't think we were to with Holly. And it also doesn't give us anything. But there is a chest. All in the corner.
Take care of that.
Healing counter. We have that on a weapon already, but... slightly regenerates LP when an enemy attack is successfully dodged or guarded against. Kind of feels like a win more effect. Like, if you're already successfully dodging it, do you need the healing? If you're dodging all the attacks, then you're not gonna get hit, right? So you're not taking damage. Okay, this one also doesn't have anything. I guess you would have gotten the stuff for any of the hot springs here. It wasn't necessarily like that one that gave it. It's like anyone would have, any single one would have done it. Alright. Sanatorium time. What awaits us in here? Nothing? Okay, that's Holly's room, but we can't get in. That's an open door.
I can keep going.
Yo. That is a way to welcome your guests. Bird! You seem to have a bird face, bird beak as a head. I'm trying to figure out what is up with the bird statues. Maybe they have something to do with the transformation. Or it could be witch doctor masks, now that I think about it.
How's this?
Could just be witch doctor masks and not actual bird features. But still, something interesting. Okay, we did not have the ability to go that way before, did we? Holly's room was pretty much empty, and there is a non-functioning elevator. Okay, we're going outside. Are we gonna... okay, you're just normal enemies, you're nothing special. But a good way to show off the AoE. Well, or not, because of lock-on and other particle effects, we didn't really get a good showing. That was the wrong timing. Do something? Okay, then not, then we're going to jump first. And going to regret it.
Miss me.
I don't think we can get it charged off. Yeah, no. Oops, I did it again. When will I learn that thing's delayed? No, don't do that one. That one is evil. Okay, that one is also not great. How did you miss me? Oh my god. Licorice! Monica! Get out of the way! You're going to reborn yourself, though. Okay, just a mask, not a full thing. Okay, we're going around the place. I mean, that is something where we were not before, so... It's definitely quote-unquote new. I mean, if we actually find something interesting... We find a map! This is part of the... dungeon, so to speak. And these things are... well, more of a nuisance than anything else. What are you, hunter-looking thing?
Can we turn this situation around?
I don't think that there's much turning around because we're winning. But yeah, also with the mask. Okay, this... Wait, what? No, 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 I have stuff to explore. Don't lock me out now, please.
As I feared, your condition shows little improvement. I'm afraid I failed you. Forgive me.
Nonsense, Doctor. If not for your treatments, I'd be long dead. Is that a picture of your wife and daughter?
Adorable, isn't she?
So the good doctor can smile. They grow up fast, you know. Don't let these years pass you by.
Are we gonna learn now that he wasn't the bad father that Holly makes him out to be? Huh. We're already at the door.
This must be a memory of the Revenant prior to their corruption. Camillo doesn't seem at all like what Holly described.
Like Holly, Camillo and I dreamed of finding a cure for the corruption. We spent our lives studying the resurgence and the affliction that plagues the Luxuria bloodline. We tried herbal remedies, among other treatments. Between the two of us, we experimented tirelessly.
Okay. But then why is Holly so negative about her
It could be worth
father?
taking a closer look around here.
Alfheim. It's a bayonet. It's the same name even, Guard of Honor. Launched multiple successive ice javelins at a target. Okay, that is literally what it is in the first game. More for the magic build.
An impressive find.
Ice protection. So far we don't really have too many clear enemies doing magic attacks except for a bit of fire. And that's kinda it. Okay, yeah, we're quote-unquote done here. We're not. We're gonna explore the rest of this place. We haven't gone this way yet. That is not how you do that. What is that noise?
No hard feelings.
Okay,
How's this?
do you make all that noise?
Miss me.
Are you snoring? Not sure how good that is picked up on video.
This one's
We'll see.
bad
Okay,
news.
big bad. Jump.
You asked for this.
Did I one-shot him? Or at least nearly, and then, well, partner finished him off? That was anticlimactic for a big enemy like that. It looks like there's something to go in here, like a little thing that we could... Maybe that's just weirdness on the map and not actually something. Hello! I got kicked. Not very nice. Okay, we have not been upstairs. We'll just start again. We also have not been downstairs. Guess upstairs first. Oh, that is probably what I'm seeing on the map. Partially, it's upstairs stuff. That is why it like makes no sense down there, because it's not down there. That works. That works completely. I can absolutely live with that. I thought I was safe. Oh my god, not you. I hate you. Nobody likes your magic spam. Ooh. Screw you. That was just... I mean, good old Souls-likes, an ambush behind every freaking door and corner. That is exactly how that goes. Nothing. The problem with that magic is just how much it staggers you and how much it is, like, literally homing in on you. It's just very efficient at catching you, so you will get hit. But there was more.
No hard feelings.
Charge. Kick. Ow. Then we jump. And that doesn't knock you over. And we probably have to go around, so we need to take the other staircase up. Have we been in here? Well, yes. But also this is the staircase I'm looking for. Well, that doesn't get us anywhere, actually. There was no other staircase up, so maybe go and loop around when we go down here. What secrets are you hiding in the marble mansion underneath your clinic? Oh, absolutely. Let me just hit. 5. That's pretty decent. Let me guess. Okay, there's an elevator on the other side. That is probably how we get there. Is that the elevator that we have up there? But that one is not functional, so... Do we have to come back in another time? But at that point we couldn't open anything in the past. Yeah, this one is out of order, but this one seems to potentially line up. We'll come back somehow. Well, can't find something right now. So let's just go to the other place. Actually,
It seems you've grown stronger.
before I forget it again, we don't have enough. Okay, whatever. Let's go over to this. We should be able to just go in here, hopefully. And here we are already. A wonderful, wonderful village full of, well,
No hard feelings.
more soldier ghosts. But I still am not entirely sure as to why they actually are here.
I'm fine. I can keep
It's
going.
like another thing that potentially could shed some light on like what's actually happened. Ow, the dog's hurt. To Holly and her family. Like, if her father isn't actually as bad, and again, something weird happened is like, why did Holly actually kill all the patients? If she even did that herself. I mean, she seems to
This place feels
be thinking
foreboding.
she did something wrong, right? She is very clearly thinking that something is right on that.
Such a splendid banquet.
But again, like there's some weirdness going on of like what actually happened. And I'm kind of still like thinking of like what could it be? What's actually going on here? Well, that is the light, so that's where the thing is. So that's where we're not going to go. We're gonna go every other corner first this time, because then we get to find
Forgetting
shinies
something?
and enemies not blowing themselves up, because that's not how it works. This freaking jump attack is amazing. I don't mind what.
Miss me.
Where is the freaking thing?
Miss me.
Is it around the corner? It is around the corner.
Numbered. You're knocking on death's door.
Ow! Ow!
Like this. I trust you can still miss me.
Oh my god. Let me out. That flips you over. Oh, that was good. I mean, that's what I hoped it would do, but I wasn't sure. That is too sure. I am Linda Wall. And that is how quick it can go. Okay, this time I'm going to just try to get my chest.
Why do I feel like we're forgetting something?
We're not forgetting it. Yeah, you can stay there and stare. Heavy axe! Is that something we don't know? Temporarily enables you to deflect enemy attacks and stagger them after guarding. Okay. That... I haven't really done guarding that much. Now I might have a reason to try. Because we have a cool ability for it. Yeah, how about we don't fight you? And we're gonna go after... No, the lock-on does not want me to. We're gonna go after the freaking floating heads first. And then we can fight everything else. If I can get out of the wall again. I'm in a wall again. And it's not really funny. It's for the most part just annoying.
No getting away.
Okay. Wow, that did not stagger you. Holy. You're very, very resistant to that. Ooh, we could have also snuck around the edges of town. And if we do so, we get to... I wanted to pick that up. Okay. What do you have? A broadsword. That's just a basic sword from the first game. It also doesn't seem to have anything super special, but okay, we're gonna buy everything. And Bardish. Also, nothing new. Customer token 6. Okay, very basic stuff.
Frugal, are you?
But, I mean, I'll take everything. Because I want it. Okay, that over there seems like it is supposed to... There's a little lights around here that I haven't gotten to. But that over there seems like a light that could actually be a missile. So I should probably go there first. And try to activate that. I think I really like the feel of the hammer. I mean, it's rather simple, but it does work. So far,
give your body a break.
So far the builds that I felt the best were this, the spin to win status halberd ability, and just magic. That did you revive or are you a new one? Well, no matter what, get pancaked all the same.
No hard feelings.
Do we actually like get stuck on the wall?
You don't trust me?
What was that? That was the weirdest hitbox ever.
Here.
Circulating pulse, blink. Ooh. Circulating pulse is an ability that was on one of the first swords we got. It's another combo thing. But it didn't have blink, so what is this? Rush forward into a free hit combo, repeat input during the attack to perform a follow-up, then step backwards. It's an ability, I have to put it on a weapon, on a missile, I can't test it. Maybe we do just normal basic things. Okay, there is our enemy that we're supposed to fight. I think we have everything else done now. Now, I'm not sure if we were like in that corner directly, but everything else I think we did. Okay. So, sneaky, sneaky. You look like... Are you wearing a patient's gown?
Going on the offensive. I can keep going.
Okay, I cannot poise through that. Good to know.
Turn this situation
Hammer v
around.
hammer is a bit more involved.
Holly had another attack?
Yes. Her condition is stable for now, but they're becoming more frequent.
Her hereditary affliction is most likely the cause. It's a disease for which no treatment currently exists in modern medicine.
That can't be.
Don't worry, I'll think of something. In the meantime, I'd like you to be there for her.
Oh, is that why he left? He wanted to find a cure and he just never did?
Then Camillo cared for Holly all along. If only she'd known.
The powers powers of her bloodline manifested strongly in Holly. It was a miracle she even survived past childhood. Camillo swore to do everything he could to save our daughter. He poured every fiber of his being into the Forma to treat her, allowing her to live a normal life. Unfortunately, it appears Camillo's Forma didn't fully work as intended. If it had, it would have suppressed the genetic disorder and enabled Holly's true power to manifest. That should be it. I no longer sense Camillo's pathos in the forest. I trust that with that, you've managed to achieve your goal then.
Indeed, we have. Thank you for helping us, Monica. Because of you, I believe we gained some insight into Camillo's character.
Being his wife, I realize I'm biased. But Camillo was a good man. I'm glad you got to see that for yourselves. It's time I take my leave. Farewell for now.
We've collected all of Camillo's remnants now. All that's left for us is to attempt to repair the blood code. I think I've done it. I've successfully repaired the blood code. With all that done, we should have no problem activating the bond now. Is that a Forma? That one must be. It's the one Camillo performed on Holly. Recall what Monica said. The Forma Camillo used on Holly failed to fully take effect. I can't imagine why, but that was her story. If we can cast it on her again somehow, perhaps we can prevent the tragedy that befell her. Maybe even save her. Keep in mind, this could drastically alter the present timeline. We have no idea what the world will look like afterwards. Whatever our decision may be, we must be...
It cut off again. Why is that happening? Like, there were parts even in editing where I realized that that is happening, and I was like, did I accidentally just press a button? Did I accidentally, because I'm trying to edit so many big things of all the exploration, I'm using silence removal to just get rid of all the, well, the moments when nothing happens, and I'm like, is this just the voice acting too low? Does it not get picked up or something? But no, nothing happened there. This is in-game. This just, it cuts off. Why? And even if it's just like one or two final words, it's still just, it's weird. It's just strange. But oh well. We have everything for Holly. We're gonna try to save her. We also have more golden nectar. Hopefully I will remember to potentially use that. And with that, I would say let's go and try to fix the good doctor. Actually, before we do that, blood code, oh blood code, where are you? Luxuria bloodline Camillo. Mostly mind and vitality, but also strength. Actually, this is better in every aspect than what we have right now. What do we get for that? No overburden effect, increased disruption resistant during charge attacks. Okay, that is actually kinda good. And vitality margin 15, which we have active. Gain Ichor on exceeding max LP via regeneration. I mean, the one we're using is maxed already anyway. And I mean, we get extra balance, which is kind of doing the same as increased disruption resistance. This is, though, in general... You know what? I mean, I'm just gonna take it. It's a new blood code. Maybe we even have to equip that to do things correctly. The difference definitely is maximum Ichor is actually better. I'm not sure if that's something you can hear, but apparently my neighbors are hammering a new new painting in the wall or something. So, let's see.
With everything gathered and prepared, we can return to the undead forest of the past. My calculations have us landing at the time of Camillo's frenzy. Or at least in the approximate vicinity. Unfortunately, there are certain rules. I am forbidden from interfering more than once in a single timeline. This jump will be into unknown territory. That said, our previous interference lasted all of a second. There's some risk. There's always risk, but nothing dire. If we run into any trouble, we can back out of the timeline and reassess. I'll pull us out right away. All right, let's get going. Please, be prepared for anything.
Ah, because different timeline. This is a timeline that shouldn't be. Okay, but also, what are you talking about, like the rule that you can only interfere once? Since when is that a thing, and who made that rule? Like, is that just how your powers work, or did Lavinia tell you you shouldn't interfere?
There's something etched on this monument. Ye of my blood. To trifle with time repeatedly is to invite havoc upon the threads of destiny. Prove thyself worthy of wielding such power. This space has the trimmings of progenitor Idris. We'll need to pass the trial inside to prove we're worthy of changing the past again.
So, does Idris also have time powers? I mean, it literally said, ye of my blood, so that is a good assumption, isn't it? It's one of these. Okay. And it did the wonderful attack that I missed completely. No, I didn't. It just grabbed Lou. Okay. Not enough range at all. And homing rocks, because of course. Oh, right, yeah, we have to hit the tentacles, I forgot. No, don't stagger it when it may slam tentacles. We need to have tentacles slam, actually. Oh, it's different, kind of. A little bit. No, I need to hit those. God dang it. Okay, no rocks, but there are rocks. Okay, I guess we can hit the tentacle there, I just wasn't fast enough. Can we just... God dang it. Okay, that was not even moving yet and still hit me. That's, I'm gonna say makes some sense, kind of, but like, come on. Oh, I'm gonna get grabbed, am I not? Can we stagger you to fall down so that we can then hit you? Ah! Oh, it didn't. I didn't lock off. Good thing it. Still locked on, and therefore not a chance to hit you. I have a feeling that like having a partner actually partially ruins it if that partner doesn't know what to do with this. Like... Did you grab Lou? Yes, you did. No, you did not? Well, I also didn't lose health. Okay, I guess it kind of counts as if I was grabbed, but I definitely was not because I'm in the air. But yeah, I have no ranged attacks on this. So we're kind of just stuck waiting until you potentially fall down and we get a good way to do that. Can we just completely stagger you? Because if we cannot, then I need to overthink how we're going to do this. Okay, we hit it a little bit. We got one hit off. And now it's angry. Well, but this is also definitely part of showcasing things. Of like showcasing how things might not work if you use the quote-unquote not perfect build for it. That is not quite how I expected that to go. No, let me hit you. Okay, that kind of works. You can lock onto the tentacles. I did not even know that. Okay, that works perfectly when we get something like this. I mean, I haven't also tried locking onto the tentacles, but how did that not hit me? Oh, the other one did not do that. Definitely not. Oh, what are you doing now? Okay, don't go near them. I thought maybe I'm supposed to destroy them. Okay. You have... Sure, yeah, that's a thing you can do now. Oh, come... The hitbox is just as stupid as it was before. I stand by that. That attack just is... It hits you, like, seconds before it should hit you. Honest opinion. That's how it feels. What the actual hell is happening here? Okay, that was a little bit of an issue. Game. Okay, that was bad on my part, but I cannot heal anymore. We still have 5 regenerations, so we should be able to, but we just can't. Okay. Well, I also didn't look out for that at all. Okay, but we know that we can just hit it if we position ourselves correctly, so as much as this was a clusterfuck, it is an actually potentially functional clusterfuck. Like, that's a pretty okay showing. That's not bad at all. That was also pretty okay. That did not go well. Okay. Trying to dodge through it when it is spinning is not that great. Okay, you can only lock onto the tentacles when you're actually, like, close enough. And that somehow did not hit me. I guess we have, like, the perfect hammer for this because of how much we can just... Okay, maybe we can get one more off. Or not. Okay. Map. Worth a try. Okay, Okay, that's that ability. And we're gonna just say screw you. And we're just going to bonk the hair. That did not hit at all. You're going to pull that back, right? Not how I wanted to. But still, kind of. Oh no, slow can affect you in midair. Oh, that's just terrible. I have not dodged that once. Okay, that was not a good thing to dodge into, and I'm now going to completely get just stun locked and slowed, and let me destroy this. Let me get out of here. I have not at all understood yet how that attack, like, what the animation is. So I'm not even paying attention to it. I'm just like, yep, something I guess is happening. Okay, we can heal, everything is normal. There's one more. And now... final hits. Okay. Definitely... game? Are you okay? Definitely a fight that is so much better with like ranged abilities or anything that has like high jump attacks. I'm just gonna show it off because it fits perfectly. We got Looming Slash, and this is the, again, the pre-order sword, but we have the ability now, and that is this ability. This like uppercut, like attack, or something that would be similar, that would be perfect. Also, we got the sword of this thing. What is this? It has two abilities. Boosted Blade Horizon, I think we already, yeah. Channel strength into an energy blade and perform a horizontal slash. Hold input to increase reach and power. We have that already. Supercharge. Temporarily boost strength of attacks initiated by holding the input. We also have that. And oh, okay, because we can hold. Oh, okay, I see the combination as to what you're supposed to do with that. But yeah, like attacks like Looming Slash that are like uppercuts or something would probably be incredibly powerful against this boss. This is very much a boss where it's like, go and jump up. Also, all these slow things, I haven't tried to lock onto them, but if we could just lock onto them and just do like some of those simple one-cost range attacks, maybe you could... Hell, we could use the bow. You can probably just take them out with a single hit.
Engraving. Another instruction from Idris, perhaps? It reads as follows. Ye who have proved thyself worthy. The power to uphold or transform the world rests in thy hands. Accept this heavy burden, and stray not from thy path. Time jump complete. What a relief. Hard to believe one small alteration caused all that. Now we know how risky and taxing repeated interventions can be. But we made it, one way or another. Come, let's go find Holly and test that forma. I hope this is the breakthrough we need to change Holly's future.
Me too, Lou, but what are you talking about? How we haven't done anything. And that was, like, literally a test. Apparently, so like... Let's not delve into it too deep. We are needing to go to the sanatorium. Oh, and right now in this, we are alone. Who could we have with us? Oh, we can't have... Well, in that case, we're gonna get our literal...
Oh, getting lonely, were you?
Yes, indeed. So come on, you're engaged to me, so we're gonna have to do this together. And that shall be it for today. If you enjoyed the video, do the usual, do the YouTube things, and have a good day. Till next time.